Okay, Mr. Eastman, I just want to get this one nailed down. Dr. Eastman, excuse me. You have proof that the IRS, an individual or a group of individuals at the IRS committed a felony. You have proof to this, and nothing has occurred to seek or find justice. Is that correct?
That's correct. Federal law requires that we be notified if there's an indictment brought. We have not been. Federal law allows us to request information about what the status of the investigation, whether it's been productive or unproductive, and any action taken. We were refused to respond any answer to that request as well. We have identified that this document came from within the IRS.
So your donors are confidential. That's protected by law. You have proof that the IRS leaked your confidential donor information to a group that opposes your point of view, and your donors were harassed as a result of that. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right, Ms. Martinek.
People have asked you very, very specific questions and to inform the American people and inform this committee. I want to ask you about your donors being listed publicly. You mentioned that they were harassed. Put some flesh on that. What does that mean? How have the donors been harassed?
I can begin with the story of Proposition 8 in California, and before I get to that, I really have to respond to the scurrilous things that were said on the other side. Representative Lunauer, it's your kind of statements that have empowered IRS agents to make determinations about which organizations qualify for the public good and which do not. The notion that defending traditional marriage doesn't qualify as a defense of the public good is beyond preposterous. And how sad it is, Representative Doggett, how sad it is that efforts to educate about our Constitution have become a partisan political issue, that you think people ought not to get tax-exempt status for that. Let me go back now to this question. Beginning in Proposition 8, people's names were disclosed as donors, their businesses were boycotted. If there was an employee at a business, that business was boycotted. They were harassed, they were assaulted on the streets, they were vandalized in their property. And this is now pervaded across the nation every time our donor list gets disclosed, to the point that our donors tell us we are fearful of giving money to you to help support the cause that we believe in, because our businesses and our families are at risk. It's the very reason that I pointed out with Mr. Lewis that NAACP versus Alabama held the constitutional right to keep people's names and identities confidential when the risk of intimidation rises to the level that it has.
Dr. Eastman, I would appreciate if you would provide for the committee some of the specifics regarding that. This is absolutely chilling. I've got a couple other quick questions that I think we can squeeze in before the end. Ms. Martinek, in what year did you receive the questionnaire from the IRS about your prayer gatherings?
In 2000.